Sorry, guys. I thought I had my thing on the whole time. So let me start over. We're doing our rebuild. UNLV came to show you we've won 3 straight championships. First year, Michigan, they were hard to beat. I had a lot of bad players, and I had to play damn near perfect, and I didn't. I had a few turnovers, but I was able to ink it out at the end, barely. Came out. All of these games pretty much came down to the last quarter. Now, if you look at the next year, second one is Georgia. The first 3 quarters, it was rough. I couldn't run the ball. My pass game was not doing good, but I had key turnovers that kept giving me the ball back in good positions. So I was able to beat them, but they were a hell of a team. And then last year against Ohio State, it was a shootout. I scored, they scored. I scored, they scored. In the second half, I was like, you know what? I gotta run the ball, and I was able to run a little bit on them, where it opened up my pass game, and I opened up the lead toward the second half. But yeah, they were a tough team, and I would say this: you want to do a rebuild, do Ohio State. Your first 2 or 3 years, you have so many good recruits, and it'll be a lot. It'll be easy to get it going. Well, with that said, I've done my recruiting. I'm pretty much going to have the top 5 class. I have number 1 right now. I need 7 more points to get 250, which is around the cusp of the area where you need to be top 5. So pretty much there. I have a few more of these guys. I've got 34 here. If I lose 3 or 4, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I can go to my transfer portal at the end of the year and get some more guys that I can start instantly. But for the most part, the team is looking really good. I'm going to switch up my recruiting style next year where I go for just the players I want instead, in the beginning, because I want to build up. I go with every first overall player that I have interest with, and I try to get them with a scholarship offer. Now, if it's the same as last year, it doesn't matter if you put them on your list, you give them a scholarship offer, take them off, and try to do it again, and just keep trying to do it 5 points every time. It's going to be the same result. I'm not doing that anymore. From here on out, I'm gonna start with the 5 stars. This is what I did in 2K20. I'm sorry, 2K College Football 25. Started with all the 5 stars. I will start with the ones that want the most, and I just work my way down because usually 5 stars are around 30, 35 recruits. Get who I want and who I don't want, and then work my way down to the 4 stars. A lot of the 4 stars that are level, you know, ranked 300, 250, 400. I really don't want them just because they don't have what I need. I could instant commit them. They'll be ranked 289, and I'm first on the interest list, and I send them a scholarship offer and I instant commit them. But they don't have the stats that I want. Let's say they're a linebacker, the 80 speed. They're not a gym. They might be a bust. I don't want that on my team. If I would really like to scout them first, and I was waiting for myself to get to 4.5 stars or 5 stars before I started this part, and I'm at 4 stars now. So I figure next year I'll be at 4.5, possibly 5 stars if I win the natty. If I win the natty, I'm good. I'll most likely be 5 star. That'll give me enough points to do what I have to do. Because right now I'm only at 800. 900. But my off-season transfer portal would also go up. I think is that only going to be at 1250 or 1,000, where it could be at 1,500. And then my off-season preseason recruiting would be at 1,250 instead of 1,000. So I'm trying to rebuild UNLV to make them the elites, like Alabama when Nick Saban was there, and Clemson when Debo Samuel. I forgot what that coach name is. You know, those SEC, ACC coaches that were really good had their teams competing for a national championship, because it's never a 1 year thing. It's always a two, maybe two, but usually 3, 4 year thing where you have to get these recruits as a freshman and build around them. And then the more people you bring in, they're gonna help you with your group of kids you have. So for me right now, it's just getting elite recruiter unlocked. Once I get that unlocked, I can focus on that, and I may go motivator next year because I haven't forced lost any talent developers. If I can get one, I will. But I think that after this year, if I get that top five, next year I'll force lost some recruiters to get talent developer. If there's two and I can get one to be OC and DC, that'll be perfect. But if not, second hand, the B strategy, that's the A strategy. My B strategy will be motivator. If I can get two motivators that have recruiting as well, I will go that route because I want to go and do the season three. I'm sorry, tier three motivator route. Wow. I was trying to throw it to my running back. Because now that I'm starting to get star and elite players, I need to have them maxed out for the season training. That's only going to work through talent developer attributes and motivator attributes. But the motivator is first. But here's the thing. Excuse me. Talent developer is so much harder to get than motivator that I can focus on the talent developer, and most of them will have motivator already. Because I don't need it max. I don't need a max motivator. I just need them to get every position except for kicker and punter up to level 3. And if they have that, I'm good with that. If I have two of those, it's perfect. Then I can go ahead and go with talent developer. But ideally, I would love to have two talent developer OCs that will I could keep for 2 or 3 years, maybe even 4 years, and they max out their talent developer tree, and I have all of them for 8 instead of 10 or 12. When I get him up to 95, 96 speed next year, if he doesn't leave this year, He's gonna be a crazy build. Mays is gonna be probably my best receiver that I've had so far. I don't know, maybe to the future, but right now at 92 speed, and I can still do some quickness with the route running and the hands he has. If I can level up his hands and his speed and his quickness and his elusiveness, I'll be all right. Only problem is I have so many star receivers and I only use 3. That's my problem. Come on. I don't understand why that pass right there is thrown like that. They try to cover both the post and the out. Hoping that they bite down. The problem is I got to throw it so fast because these linemen are not where I need them to be. Most of them are like 70, 75. I think I might have a couple that are 80 or 90. But for the most part, they're 70s. They don't have strength. They don't have abilities. And that's the problem. I'll be right back. All right, Chad, I'm back. I don't know what I was talking about, but second quarter. Let's see if we can score a quick play. It is 21-24. I will tell you this. The computer, even with a lower build, lower team, plays phenomenal on Heisman. If you turn it over, they will get a touchdown on a turnover. I believe it was Arizona State on the last one. They scored 66 on me, 63. I don't think they scored 66 or 63 on any team the whole year last year. But they did on me. And why? Because I kept turning it over. At some points in the game, I was up 21 or 14, and after an interception, they scored. Turnover on downs, or punted, and they scored again. It was just like they knew what to do against me on the game. I ended up winning, but still, I only won by like 4, I think, when I should have won by over 20. This is the thing that when you have your team that you're rebuilding and you're winning every game, if you're not playing strong opponents, when it comes to the playoffs, you're going to be a low seed. You're probably going to have to play that first week along with every other week if you make it to the championship, the national championship. My first 2 years, I was 17-0 instead of 16. Just because I had to play that first game in the bowl week. Because even though I went undefeated, I was still in the Mountain West. And the Mountain West doesn't give you as much credit as the Big Ten or the SEC or maybe even the ACC. Like right now, I'm in the Big 12, and undefeated got me up to 7th, but I started pretty high already. Before when I started, I think I was 108th or some stuff like that. I don't know. I was way down at the bottom. But now, at least when I start the season now, I'm starting in the teens, like 14, 15. The year before, I started the year at 22. And then after I won the first week, I went down to 23. I don't know how you go down in ranking after you win the first week, but apparently another team below me had a better win that they can jump me. It is what it is. But now that I'm in the Big 12, these wins that I'm getting are better for me for the national rank. As long as I don't lose, which I hope I don't, I'll keep climbing up the ranks. And then by the time I get to Big Ten or the SEC, I'll start off probably top 10 and then finish first overall or second. Because they still, even when I was with Florida, my Florida Bill, they still dropped me to second. I even dropped to third. And I haven't lost, I didn't lose a game in like 6 years. But still, they dropped me down. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not going to, I used to in the last game in 25, college football 25. I used to customize my schedule and put like top the top teams in the first 2 or 3 games. So when you have your first 2 or 3 filler games where they're just random teams, I would switch them out and put Oklahoma, Alabama, like all those teams. But I realized even when I did that, I still towards the end of the year would lose my first overall ranking, even though I'm undefeated. For whatever reason, just college football just wants to do that. So now this year, I don't even customize it, my schedule. I'll change the conference after 2 years so I can go to a better conference, but I won't add extra games in the beginning that are harder for me to win because I realize it doesn't matter. If the game wants you to go down to level 2 or rank 2 or rank 3, they're going to. Man, these are the type of receivers that I want. Some of them are not, but it's okay. I'm still building. I already showed you on the last stream. I'm gonna lose 20 seniors. I believe it's 19 seniors. and I'm still underneath the transfer encouraged transfer cap of 85. So I figure I'm gonna have 5 transfers. I'm gonna have at least 7 or 8 go to the draft. Maybe 2 or 3 of them are underclassmen. I have 30 recruits, maybe 31. And then I have also guys who are like 60 overall. Where unless you're in an elite 60 overall, I really can't keep you. You're not going to get past 90. I have a few of them still on the roster from before I started the game, so that I didn't draft them, but they were already on the team. So it's okay. I think I'm in a good spot right now for all the great recruits that are coming in. Because a lot of the recruits that I have now are 3-star. And if I can replace them with 4-stars, I'll be okay. Because I don't think I have too many um 3-star gems. By 4-star gems, those are the ones I'm looking for. Because those ones are gonna be the excellent players I have. Elites and stars that go up 30, 40 extra points every year. So, like I said, this game, you don't see too many 5-star gems. I see more 5-star busts than 5-star gems. But again, if I can get a 5-star regular, I'll take them all day. But any bus on any level, I don't want. 4-star, 3-star, 5-star, I don't want a bus. The caps on them are too high. And yes, I do have the skill where seniors have an extra cap boost in all categories, whatever. That's fine. But I want to have that on somebody who's a normal or a gym where they have either 2 or 3 or none, no cap breakers, or they have up to 5 at the most. Usually, when you run around and have some gym bus players, they have 12, 10 cap breakers, maybe even more. But they start higher than a regular player. I mean, any player that's under them. So if you have a 4-star bus gym, he'll start higher than a 3-star regular player or 3-star gym. But as the progression goes, you'll see that 3-star gem will outproduce that 4-star bus after 3 years. So, it's just something to think about. It's something that I picked up. You know, man. Like, they should never have got 38 points. Never. You know. The game does that. Man. All right, in the game. Hope for another touchdown, but I don't think I will. Try to fill it off. No, I think I missed it, yeah. I'm gonna say. Yeah, I tried to make it. I didn't. I got sacked at the end, which keep me out of field goal range. Chat, I appreciate you. We're gonna be on tomorrow. It's a short one today. GG's.